Sandy Parker, and welcome to Crafting for Almost Everyone. I'm going to be making a birthday card for our great niece today, as well as a card for a very good friend. I'm going to be using kind of the same techniques, well, actually not the same techniques, the same papers, and showing you how you can do something that would be totally different looking from card to card just by changing up the way you fold your card. So I'm going to start out with a regular, this is an A2 size card, which means it's 8.5 inches high, scored at 4 1/4 inches by 5.5 inches across. Then I'm using another piece of paper that I'm going to layer on top that looks like this, but I'm going to be doing some unusual things with that. I'm going to put a strip of paper in the inside just to decorate it a little bit. And I have these flowers that I'm going to be playing with. And I'm using a stamp set from Inky Antics called Water Animals, and I'm using this really cute hippo with a bird on it. I started cutting it out and I thought, oh, wait a minute, Sandy, you forgot to color it. So I stuck it back on another piece of paper, but I am using watercolor paper that I started cut out, as I said. And I punched out a bunch more of those little flowers. I don't know what I'm going to do with those or if I'm going to use them at all, but I thought that we would just play with it. So the very first thing we're going to do is color our hippo with watercolor pencils, and I'm using a variety of watercolor pencil types. I'm using this super color from Caran d'Ache, and I'm going to be using these are Prismacolors, and this is a cool gray, and the Caran d'Ache is just got a number on it, I think, 3888. So I'm going to be doing the lighter color first on our hippo. And if you ever have watercolored, it's just a matter of kind of scribbling it around in the places you want it, and then going back in with the other colors, the darker colors into the areas I want it. But for now, I'm just kind of scribbling color around, and I'm going to make sure I cover enough of him that he looks good. Then I'm going to go in with this little bit darker shade, and everywhere there's a line, I'm going to go around with the darker shade. She looks pretty good. I do think I'm going to go around her edges with a little bit of black marker, and just to kind of make them more, to eliminate the white. So let me grab that and I'll be right back. Okay, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to just take a Sharpie, and I'm going to very, very carefully just go around the outside of my hippo. That way the sides that are white currently you won't be able to see. I'm not going to do the water, I'm just going to do our hippo. And if you go into the hippo a little bit, that doesn't make me fret, but if it makes you fret, you could start over. But I just like to do this because then my sides, you can see, your sides then have the black on them. This is, since it's watercolor paper, it's a very thick paper. So, you know, when you have that white sticking out, I don't know, I just like it better when the whole image is just a little bit more clean, and I think this makes it look a little bit cleaner. So I can get rid of our background now, and I'm going to decide what I was thinking I would do with my actual card was that I would take this piece and tear it and put this under it. I'll show you. What we're going to do is we're going to tear, and we're going to start at about a third of the way down, and we're going to pull it toward us, and then we're going to start pulling it on an angle toward the bottom of the card because we want that ripped look. There. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this paper, I'm going to line it up with the bottom. I don't like that really ripped edge, so I'm going to clean that up a little bit. It's just got a little bit too much rippy for me. This underneath paper is kind of weird, if you get my idea. Okay, got it now, huh? Okay, so we got exactly what we want as far as that. And let me see if I can find some tape that actually works. We're going to go with wet glue. I just dropped it. That was just my head. Ignore it. I just forgot that this paper is backed with a weird background looking paper, so we're going to have to line it with another piece of paper, and that's not a big deal. You know, you just get your paper trimmer out and cut out another piece of paper to match. The paper, the purple paper, is a little bit shorter than this, and I don't think that's going to make a big difference because the whole back of the paper is going to be lined with this. I don't know how I got that to be a little bit longer, but we'll just cut it. There's my art glitter glue. Pull my little cap right off. Well, that's why. I'm having a heck of a day. Things just aren't... Whoa! Too much glue. Glue overboard. Just push it around. It'll be fine. So I'm going to just make sure that my paper is even on the bottom edge here, and even if it's not, we can always fix that later. Remember, we're going to glue it under the top, so that's another thing that makes it so it's not that that big a deal. I kind of like it with that little teeny tiny white border. And we're going to put a little bit of purple glue on where you put it on the ripped part of your paper. Then you slide that up, and then you fold it down like that. Now let me trim off my weird parts. So let's glue our hippo in the inside of our card, right there. These are the things that just happen. Okay, so let me hold it down for just a second. I'm holding my hippo. Okay, that'll be long enough. And then I'm going to put a little strip of paper below that in the, well, I had it here. There it is. It's upside down, so I couldn't see it. I'm going to use some tape runner on this. And then I'm going to put this little strip of the other paper. I'm going to put this down first, like this. Sorry if I was out of camera. I think it's a little crooked. Crooked little bugger. That's better. Line the inside of our card with our paper that's on the front of our card, and then I ran a strip of glitter paper across the bottom with the paper that matches the front. So here's our front currently, and then what I'm going to do with the front is, I don't know, I probably have never done this on video, but I'm going to show you how I do this. If you want to make your flowers three-dimensional, I use this punch, this McGill Creativity. I'm going to read it upside down. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my gel pen, and I like the rounded edge of this, and I'm just going to kind of, I'm on a foam, piece of fun foam, and then I'm just going to do, you just kind of run your whatever circular shape thing you have into your petals and then into the center of your flower, like that. And then it makes it cup shake. You could do it in your hand. I can't do it in my hand, but you could do it in your hand. And then what I thought I would do is layer these up and do it on a, like a so that they're like that. And then I thought I would put this little thing in the middle. Then I thought maybe by itself it's cute too. So right now, I think I'm just going to go with the glittery ones by themselves. And these little white embellishments have sticky on the back of them, so all I have to do is do that and they're ready to go. And then I'm going to do a little bit more into the petals of these to make them more three-dimensional. I haven't decided if I'm going to put them up on dimensionals or not, but I'm only going to put these across the top, like randomly. So I have one other one done. I'll do a little bit more on the petals of it. I couldn't decide if I liked the the darker ones and the lighter ones with them, but once I started playing with it, I decided I didn't like them very much. So I'm kicking those to the curb. Not quite in the middle. Okay, there's that one, and then we just need to do one more. Now I have some flowers for another project. Wrong side. And my dog just had a moment where she was thinking and she just made a big noise, so I didn't know if you heard that or not, but it was kind of cute. She's having a dream or something. I'm not sure. Alright, so that's our third one. And I think I'm just going to run them in a straight line across the top, like that. Our great niece likes purple, and I thought they look cute like that. And should I put them on dimensionals? No, I don't think. I think they're dimensional enough without a dimensional. Does that even make sense? I don't know if it does or not. We're going with it anyway. Alright, I'm going to use some tear tape for underneath these because I know tear tape will hold them really well. And since they're on, they're kind of curved, I don't want them to come off the card. So if I just put a little tear tape on the back, I'm going to do it in kind of an X shape. So I'm sure I have a lot of it back there. There's that one, so put that one on. Whoa, not there. Move, buddy. That one right there. Okay. Let's see if I can. Okay. So, here is our card. It's very plain on the outside, and then on the inside it's got the hippo birdie to you, and I use black detail embossing and put the little music notes, and then I just need to put something on the back. I made this for you, and let's get an envelope. Okay, let's put our washi on our envelope. I'm just going to run a strip of this white glitter because it matches those little flowers. And on the back of the envelope, be a Fruit Loop and a world of Cheerios. She'll get a kick out of that. And there's our card. Whoops, I'll put it this way so you can see the card and the envelope. I think it came out really cute. Hope you did too. Hope you'll give this a thumbs up and subscribe. Please tell your friends about me on social media. I really appreciate that. And thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.